Okay, this is a Sears Kenmore 1802, and I'm trying to help people understand how to free up when your machine gets stuck on either straight stitch only or on zigzag on a Kenmore 1802, 1601, I think 1701 and maybe 1702. Anyway, these machines have a part hidden down under here. I've taken a photo of it. I don't know if I can get this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Right there. See that little oil hole right there? That is a thick, long bar that this piece pivots on, and this controls your stitch width and your cam followers. If this is stuck to the left, it will be stuck in zigzag. If it is stuck to the right, it will be stuck on straight stitch only. But that part, if it gets, if it does not get oiled and freed up and cleaned up, it will get stuck. That's how it's supposed to pivot. That is controlling, this is your cam follower bar right here coming off of it. But this right here, if you turn your stitch width, that is your stitch width control there. And so basically, if your stitch width is stuck, like right now, that's on zigzag, so it's zigzagging the full width. If I turn it down to 0, it should be able to pivot all the way back. It pivoted all the way back, and now it's going to straight stitch. But if it's gummy, that won't be able to stay in place either way. It'll go to whichever position it's been frozen in for a long time. So, and it freezes up again very easily. I had missed that one myself in the past. And so it is one to be aware of that most people do not realize it's there. But it is absolutely essential to being able to get it so that it will do both zigzag and straight stitches so that your cam follower doesn't get stuck, and so your stitch width doesn't get stuck on either straight stitch or zigzag. And I used this little thing. It's actually for cleaning it looks like a shot thing, but it's actually one for cleaning the printer when you're cleaning the printer head with hydrogen peroxide. Anyway, I just borrowed that and used it to be able to get down to the little hole down there. And I put TriFlow in it, and I also put a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol down into it to get it freed up when these are frozen. But you do need to make sure that you get, if you use WD-40 or something like that, you will need to go ahead and get it cleaned out. Flush it out with sewing machine oil and or TriFlow oil. Sorry, I forget that there's like 3 different TriFlow products. So TriFlow oil is the only one I used. They call it that one right there. It's the only one I use for freeing up machines of the TriFlow group. I do have to be careful because even that one can make my fingers split open along the fingertips if I get it on my bare hands. So do be careful with what you use on the machines, but I'm really overly chemically sensitive, so most people probably don't freak out and have their skin split open like I do. So anyway, so that is how you free up that when it's stuck, the 1802 or 1601, 1701, and I think 1702, maybe even 1602. They're almost the same machine. They'll have a few mechanical variations. Basically, when this is stuck, there's a spring right here, and that spring is what pulls back your zigzag stitch, your zigzag mechanism. And that spring has only so much strength. And if this is gummed up, you will not be able to get it to pivot because the gumminess is stronger than the little spring. And that's why they'll get stuck over time. And even if you've gone through and totally cleaned up a machine, I mean, like, look at this. I've been running this machine, and look at the gunk coming out of there. This one has been cleaned several times. and then oiled again and run some more. But basically the oil, you've got oil in there that is dried up and sticky, and you really have to run the machine without thread to help get that worked out after you've oiled it. And it sometimes takes several cleaning and oiling cyclings before a machine will get to a point where it doesn't freeze up again if it's left alone for several months. So anyway, hopefully this helps.